Hey y'all, I'm sorry I haven't been on due to medical issues, but I did want to come on and address what is currently going on in the world, specifically in the Black American community. Just want to say, I love y'all, and all I gotta say, it's about damn time. This will be going on TikTok, which will be my first posting on TikTok video wise. I need this message to get out here. First off, rest in peace, Cyrus Carmack Belton. This didn't start there though. This has been ongoing. I'm going to take you back to 1992 when a Korean grocer shot and killed an unarmed 15-year-old black girl named Latasha Harlins after an altercation over a bottle of juice. Look it up. It happened. I was 9 years old, but I remember this. I remember my mother speaking on this and how effed up it was that the Korean grocer only got manslaughter and not murder. There are other situations spoken by the Black American community, but I'm telling you what I remember personally. I still demand justice for both of these babies. I don't care if it happened back in 1992 or, as we know, recently. Justice for both babies. These were babies that were murdered, whether you want to admit it or not. So, I also want to say that I stand with y'all. I know you're not asking anyone else to boycott, blackout, stand with y'all. You don't have to. You don't need me. Let me tell you why I stand with my Black American brothers and sisters. I'm sad to say I'm surprised that it hasn't been brought up yet. Well, no videos I've seen. So I will be happy and proud to tell it. Civil Rights Act 1964 is a landmark U.S. labor and civil rights law that officially outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. So if it wasn't for the civil rights movement, us women, yes, Caucasian women, wouldn't have been in the position we are in today because of our sex. Now, what did the Civil Rights Act do for us? Well, let me tell you, it opened up all jobs for us: credit cards, bank accounts, home ownership, and vehicle ownership. I know it may come as a shock to y'all, Caucasian women, but we couldn't do anything, own anything without our Caucasian men. Now, I'm looking at y'all, my Caucasian sisters, preferably non racist ones, because how can you sit there and not want to stand blackout, boycott with our black brothers and sisters when if it wasn't for them, sis, we wouldn't be able to do anything but stay home and rely on our husbands to make that bag that y'all so proud of and spend. Of course, the men had control of the money, so you wouldn't be able to spend it on yourself, God forbid. There would be no such thing as a boss. We had to rely on our husbands, Caucasian husbands, while they worked and couldn't do anything but cook, clean, and give birth to babies because they thought, some still think, that's all we were good for. This is not to say that white women had it just as bad as black American women and men. Not at all. Again, I'm saying before 1964. If a woman, Caucasian, say, wanted to further her education beyond high school, it was looked down on to extremes. Literally pushed to graduate, find a husband, have babies, then serve her husband, or she would end up being an old maid. Even when we furthered our education, it was not a guarantee that we would get in the field that we studied for, what we really were passionate for, other than nurse and teacher, the ones that were called women's jobs. Because of the fields like scientists, doctors, the jobs that we can make a lot of money from, were dominated by Caucasian men and they would not allow us in their spaces. They never got in trouble for it until the Civil Rights Act. I'm always pissed off that there are still Caucasian racist women out here that have the nerve to be racist. When our Caucasian counterparts looked, and some still do, at us as inferior to them, just not as inferior to every other culture. Either forgot or ignored that part in history because inferior is inferior to me, no matter the levels of it. This isn't aimed at all my Caucasian brothers. I have love for y'all, the ones that are not racist or sexist. But some of y'all, though, still think that y'all are the superior to everything, superior race and superior sex. I'm digressing a little bit, but my message is to non-racist Caucasian women. Yes, we came a long way. But remember who got us here. It damn sure wasn't our Caucasian men. Yep, it was our Black American brothers and sisters. Now, y'all can call me a pick-me for Black Americans, feminist, liberal, Democrat. Call me whatever you want. You know I'm right, which is why you resort to what you think is negative to me. Hell, I don't care if you go after my looks. She got messed up teeth. She ugly. If you think that bothers me, please. I was born in the early 80s, meaning I grew up being bullied. I got thick skin. Besides, I'm not here to look cute. I'm here to be real. To my Asian, Latino, Indian, Black, and insert every other culture that immigrated to America that has some form of melanin to live that American dream, remember, if it wasn't for the Civil Rights Act of 1964, you would still be in your country. Racist white America didn't want you here then, and they still don't want you here. I want you here. Non-racist white Americans want you here, and we have nothing but love for you, along with our Black American brothers and sisters. Our Black American brothers and sisters want to spend their money where they feel comfortable, respected, and loved, which is in their own community. I don't see an issue with it, and again, I say it's about damn time. Could this economy fall because of this? Sure. Will it affect me? Probably it can. I personally don't care because this is what happens when you bite the hand that feeds you. And sometimes things people have to fall apart to rebuild back together as a whole, right? Well, maybe, and it's sad to say, maybe by hurting the pockets of these racist, melanated immigrants, they learn to appreciate our Black American brothers and sisters. Sad that we have to hurt pockets to do it, but hey, progress is progress, right? I think I've said enough, and hopefully I didn't offend anybody. Be kind to each other, treat each other like decent human beings, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, don't forget where we were and who got us where we are today.